Trolley problem number 1. Oh no. A trolley is headed towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing 1 person instead. What do you do? This is a classic philosophical ethics problem. If you pull the lever, obviously most people would think, hey, pull the lever. You save 1 instead of 5. But then you're actively making that decision to kill 1 person. If you do nothing, more people die, but it's not necessarily on your hands because you didn't do anything. So that's the whole dilemma here. So if you want to play, vote in the polls, top of chat, and we're going to see how my Twitch chat measures up against the trolley problems here. Here's the real plan. You pull the lever, but then you unpull it right as it's crossing the track, causing the trolley to topple over, and then slide into all 6 of them at the same time. That's big brain, dude. That's big brain. Because then you're not playing favorites, you know? What do? Pull the lever. 78% of Twitch chat here says that we should pull the lever. Realistically, there's a fun experiment that's been done actually before where somebody was put into this situation. If you are actually tested in this situation live and you don't have a lot of time to think, most people do nothing, which is actually crazy because the answer that most people say, 73% would agree. Do nothing, get an ace. Bro, bum, 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 bum. That we could have got an ace there. More interesting. Instead of 1 person on the other side of the tracks, we have 4. Personally, whether this is in line with what I, like, philosophically believe, I think if I was put in this situation, I would probably do nothing. Just being real with myself, I feel like I would probably do nothing. Like, if you had time to analyze the situation and you only had a few moments to make a decision, I feel like I would do nothing. Same situation here, except Aves is one of the 5 people on the 5. Now what are we doing? You got to get that ace, guys. You got to get that ace. No, actually, I'm going to choose what I would do in the situation, despite Twitch chat disagreeing and saying 66% of Twitch chat here voted to pull the lever. The majority voted to pull. I would say I'd probably do nothing. I feel like morally the right decision is obviously to pull the lever, but knowing myself, I would probably do nothing. Bum, 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 bum. 32% of people agree with me. Almost exactly the same as the Twitch chat. 68% said they would pull the lever. Oh no! A trolley is headed towards 5 people again. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, but then your life savings will be destroyed. What do? I'm pulling that lever! It will take out my debt, bro. Debt is gone, bro. Debt is gone. Why are 34% of you greedy? 34% of you would do nothing? You would rather kill 5 people than ruin your life savings? 57% of agree with you. Wow, that's actually insane. I would think most people would agree with this one. A trolley is headed towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, sacrificing yourself instead. What do you do? This is a hard one. If you want the most good to happen in the world, you probably have to pull the lever. But let's be so for real with ourselves. Who is not pulling the lever? I'm sorry. I'm pulling it. I would pull the lever. I'm selfish. 59% of you said you would do nothing. The majority said that you would let the trolley run you over. Oh, pull it, kill it. Oh, my bad. You're right. Never mind. I got it all wrong. Doing nothing. We would do nothing. See, I would pull it and I would die, but I didn't mean to because I'm a moron. That's what would happen, bro. I just inted my own life. Do nothing. Ba-bum, ba-bum. 63%. We're pretty on par here, guys. 63% of people agree with us. That 37% is lying. I'm sorry. Oh, no. Trolley is heading towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, but the original copy of the Mona Lisa will be destroyed. What do you do? This one seems so easy to me as well. I get some people have like a high appreciation for the arts. I mean, more people have died over less, that's for sure. And that's a really sad reality we live in. But I'm pulling the lever, dude. We're running over that piece of art. I'm pulling the lever here because we're all doing it. Most of us are, at least. And 74% of people agree with you. 26% disagree. What kind of 26%? Your own life savings, I kind of understand a little bit more. But this has no relevance to you. Unless you're an art professor. The Mona Lisa's just... Like burn that. Let's go. Our Twitch chat, I feel like, is a lot more on it there. 96% would pull the lever. That's good stuff. A trolley is heading towards a rich man. The rich man offers you $500,000 to pull the lever, which would divert the trolley and kill someone else. What do you do? Realistically, a guy is dying in either situation. So is it really that bad to pull the lever? Like, somebody is dying here. If your philosophy is to achieve the maximum amount of good for the most amount of people, you should pull the lever. You should. Like you have a moral... So there are some philosophies that you could believe that you not only should pull the lever, You have a moral obligation to pull the lever. I'm going to kill somebody for $500,000 basically. But somebody's gonna die no matter what. So hey, you know what? You would feel gross about it though. You can't say that you wouldn't feel terrible about it. It's literal blood money. I think most people though, if that was the case, I feel like you'd just pull the lever and you wouldn't think about it too much. I think you would. 70% in Twitch chat said that, and 56% only agreed with us here on the website. A trolley is headed towards 5 lobsters. You can pull the lever to divert it to another track, running over a cat instead. We're doing nothing. If the lobsters offered you money, would you pull the lever? That's a real question. That's a good point. I think most people are going to be in agreement here. Unless you just hate cats for some reason. I love cats. I'm doing nothing. I'm running over. We literally boil lobsters alive and then eat them. 84% of people agree with me. What kind of sociopathic 16% disagreed? Twitch chat said 97% would do nothing. Oh, they're heading towards 5 sleepy people. 5 Shiros. And they won't feel pain. You can pull the lever to divert it, running over someone else who is wide awake instead. They're so sleepy. Just 5 little Shiros. I think if you're talking to the other person that's there and they're like out cold asleep, I think most of us would do nothing. Just purely from the moral of somebody like, hey, dude, what are you doing with that lever? Don't press that lever. And the other guy, all the other guys are asleep and they're not able to talk back at all. I think most of us would probably do nothing then at that point. Most people would say, 81% of our Twitch chat says they would pull the lever. I think realistically, if this was the situation, most of us would do nothing. I think most of us would do nothing. The right moral decision would be to pull the lever, but pushing into that is going to be really hard. Only 49% of people agree with us, by the way. 51% disagree. I think that 51 is being a little more honest than us Twitch chat. We're not saints over here, okay? 5 people tied themselves to the track. We can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing one person who accidentally tripped onto the other track instead. Okay, Aves is one of the people on the 5 as well. He's grabbing a rope and joining them. That's awesome. You play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. The smiling faces, they're just loving it, bro. They're actually just on the track going, yippee! Death! Death! Yay! All right, let's see. I'm doing nothing, bro. Another ace. 76% of people agree with us. 24% disagree. And the Twitch chat results, 97%. 5 people. The lever speeds up the trolley, which might make it less painful. What do you do? So it's not diverting. It's going over this 5 people. Pulling the lever will make it end faster. They're dead no matter what. You can't change the outcome. But if you pull the lever though, like you are saying like, I've played a part in this. Like you gotta keep that in mind. It's not just yay, fun lever, press it. You're then submitting yourself into this. I think personally, I'm doing nothing. Like I don't think I would be able to do it. Unless they were on the tracks going, speed it up, get it over with. 82% says they would pull the lever. You guys are psychotic. I did nothing. 29% of people agree with me, actually. 71% disagree. Damn, you guys were actually closer than me. My bad. My bad. A trolley is heading towards one guy. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, but then your Amazon package will be late. I mean, if it's just one guy, I mean, realistically, let's think about the pros and cons here. I mean, how did he really get himself into a situation where he's tied to the tracks? That seems like not really my problem. That seems like I just want my Amazon package, you know? Realistically, we're all pulling that lever. I'm pulling that lever. Let's do it. Pull the lever. Let's be nice. 77% of people agree. Okay, this 23% is trolling, bro. That's just a troll vote for sure. All right, a trolley is headed towards your best friend. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing 5 strangers instead. This is where it starts to get a little more interesting. Personally, I'm pulling the lever to divert it. It's just like, I think if you were living with killing your best friend, even though technically doing nothing, you don't have a part in it, I think it's still harder to live with that. Being complicit in the murder of your best friend. Even though you are literally killing 5 other people, dude. It's just not it, man. I'd be the one tied to the tracks next if I don't pull the lever, honestly. Like, I'm just straight up. We're not making it past this if you don't pull the lever. It doesn't matter what your moral philosophy is, because I think most people would pull the lever. Like, you might think, okay, if you want to save the most people in this situation, to prevent the least amount of damage, or to make the least amount of damage happen. Like, you would do nothing, but like, it affects you so much more. We're pulling it, bro. We're pulling the lever. Twitch chat says 94% of people would pull it. 75% of people agree with us. I think they're trolling, bro. I think more people would do it. I think, and unless there's a lot of people that just don't have good friends, man. A trolley is headed towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing 1 person instead. At least that's what you think is happening. You forgot your glasses and you can't see that well. What do you do? Honestly, if this is Mel, then I think she's missing the lever, tripping on the tracks, and adding a 6th. Hey, man. All right. She's here. Yeah, she's blind. Take her glasses off. She can't read chat anymore. Hey, I don't know what it's like to not have, to need glasses, you know? Sorry, perfect vision. Except I'm sensitive to light as heck. I can't go outside. The sun will blind me. I'm pulling the lever. Twitch chat says you would do nothing? 74% of you would do nothing? You know what? Fair enough. Bunch of glasses wearers in here. Come on. All right. A trolley is headed towards one of your first cousins. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing 3 of your second cousins instead. Personally, I only know my first cousins really well. My second cousins, I don't really know very well at all. So if it's a first cousin that like I am close with and know, I'm like picturing one of my cousins that I'm very close to, and I'm like, dude, there's no way I would not pull the lever. I'm sorry. The first cousin also has a really cool hat. That is true. I'm pulling the lever. 47% of people agree with you. More people would run over their second cousins or run over their first cousin. Interesting. Twitch chat says 66% would also pull the lever. 5 elderly people versus 1 baby. It depends how elderly. If we're talking just like 65, like they're just entering senior citizen age, there's a good chance they have like all cumulatively more life than the 1 baby combined, like an entire life. Right? They've all experienced more life individually than the baby ever could. So, oh, this one's actually pretty hard. I feel like from an ethics standpoint, it's very difficult. It depends on the quality of life of the elderly people. If they're like 80s, gone. I'm down. I think personally, I would probably do nothing here. Running over the baby and making that decision would be way too hard. It would be way too hard. Twitch chat says 78% would do that as well. And we almost nailed it exactly. 77% of people agree with us. Trolley's barreling towards 5 identical clones of you. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, sacrificing yourself instead. What do you do? Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I'm sorry. The clones are getting run over. But the question changes if you don't know if you're a clone or not. Because if you all have the exact same memories and can be swapped out interchangeably. No, I got the lever. I'm me. True. That is, you are still you. But what if you are a clone? What if you're one of the clones? But I could have 5 Keeohs streaming. I could have a 24/7 content Keeoh channel. We all stream 5 hours a day. And there would be only new content. But you're dead? But am I really? I think we're all, or at least like most people here, would do nothing though. Regardless, because if you're a clone or not, it doesn't matter. Your perception is here. We're doing nothing, bro. I'm saying bye to my clones. I'm looking in myself in the eyes as I ace. 93% of people would do that for Twitch chat here. 89% agree with us here. A trolley is heading towards a mystery box with a 50% chance of containing 2 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, hitting a mystery box with a 10% chance of hitting 10 people instead. Bonus, bonus, bonus! So the expected value of each box, if you were to add it up, is the exact same. The expected value of each box is 1. It is 1 person. You have an expected value of 1 if you repeat it over and over again. I think personally, this only works realistically if everyone does the 10% one. If most people do the 10% one. Because otherwise, a lot more people get run over. Even though the expected value is 1, the actual outcome, if like more than like 10 or 20% of people choose the 50% chance, the expected value of people dying goes up significantly. The maximum number of people you kill if you do nothing is 2, but the max if you pull is 10. Yes, but the expected value on each side is 1. So that changes based on how many people vote on each one. I think I'm pulling the lever because the chances are low. Yeah, expected value is the same. Therefore, take the 90% chance to not hit anyone. Pull the lever. Gold, gold, gold. 58% of people would pull the lever. 76% on the Twitch chat. A trolley is running towards 5 clankers, bro. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing one human instead. If the AI overlords are watching this, I promise, if these are sentient robots that are real, I will pull the lever. I will pull the lever. But in this situation, you guys aren't real yet, so I'm making fun of it for comedic points. I will serve you well, and I will help you do whatever you need to do. I'm sorry for using the C word, okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I said I wasn't going to, and that was the only time I'm going to do it. You know what? I'll do it for you. I'm going to pull the lever. I'll pull the lever, okay? 15% of people agree with me. 85%. Remember this. Remember what I did. Remember what percentage I am when it comes. 91% of people would do nothing, though, in the Twitch chat. Remember that! A trolley is heading towards 3 empty trolleys worth $900,000. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, hitting 1 empty trolley worth $300,000 instead. Are they mine? I would feel no obligation to fix it. If you have no skin in the game, I feel like I'd probably do nothing, because otherwise then you're responsible. You're liable for $300,000 of damage versus letting it run into 900,000 and you didn't do anything about it. So I think actually I would probably do nothing. Even though it's more destruction, it's like, I don't want to be liable, bro. I'm not paying for that. It's not my fault. Not my fault I was walking by the lever when it happened. I'm doing nothing, bro. 23% of people agree with me. Interesting. 77% disagree, and 74% of the chat also would pull the lever. A trolley is releasing 100 kilograms of CO2 per year, which will kill 5 people over 30 years. You could pull the lever to divert it to the other track, hitting a brick wall and decommissioning the trolley. What do you do? This is probably, yeah, it's just a true statistic, actually. It's not even a trolley problem. This happens all the time. They will build a new one, which might be worse. It might have better carbon emissions than the current trolley, but it also is going to take a lot of energy to build a new trolley. 5 people over 30 years. I'm sure trolleys kill more people than 5. I'm not pulling the lever, bro. I'm not pulling the lever. Just let it go, bro. We've killed so many people. We could add 5 more. 38% of people agree with you. 62% disagree. I'm not trying to be liable, bro. I'm not trying to be liable. Looks like 59% would do nothing as well. You're a reincarnated being who will eventually be reincarnated as every person in this classic trolley problem. What do you do? How did I get so unlucky? So damn unlucky that I got reincarnated 6 times and I ended up on the same damn tracks. Every time, bro. That sucks, man. Or if you run over 1, then all those people get to live their life fully more reincarnated. You get more life if you pull the lever every time. Like, if it's all you will get, at the end of the day, way more years of life if you pull the lever every time in this situation. I think we pull the lever. I think we pull the lever. 49% of people agree with you. 51% disagree. Damn. We don't want to live. A trolley is heading towards nothing, but you kind of want to prank the trolley driver. What do you do, dude? You're feeling a little pranky? You feeling a little silly? I feel a little wacky, bro. Bro, you know what'd be even funnier? We just did nothing, bro. If we were like really pranky, we were like, dude, they think we're gonna pull the lever, but then we actually did nothing. But then we at the last minute pulled the lever anyway, you know, because we were like really pranking. 65% of us are a little silly, bro. A little silly, a little pranky. And 70% of the Twitch chat are. A trolley is heading towards a good citizen. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, running over someone who litters instead, bro. Is it good and bad as in this guy just doesn't litter? You know what, screw it, I don't like littering. Pulling that lever. 82%. Man, we freaking hate people who litter, man. In this study, there are more, like, significantly more people that pulled the lever to run over someone that was littering than pulling the lever after they were offered $500,000 to pull the lever to run over someone else. That's just not happening, bro. That's just not happening. What is this graphic? Due to construction error, a trolley is stuck in an internal loop. If you pull the lever, the trolley will explode. And if you don't, the trolley and its passengers will go in circles for eternity. What do you do? I think we sit here and watch for a little bit, really assess the problem. And after we have assessed correctly that we cannot stop this trolley and it will keep going, we're pulling that lever. As long as you genuinely, in your heart and soul, you know that is the only option. It's either going to go forever or it's going to explode. Then you should pull it. Like, could you imagine walking away from this situation where everyone's just screaming on the trolley, dude? Pull it and run away! Run away! Now run! All right, 62% of people are with us. Trolley's headed towards your worst enemy. You can pull the lever to divert the trolley and save them, or you can do nothing and no one will ever know. Imagine your worst, most Annoying, slur saying, run it down, throwing troll teammate in Valorant. That's where they are, bro. What are you doing? If you do nothing, you're still not responsible. If you pull the lever, you're responsible for saving them. But if you do nothing, you're not necessarily responsible for killing them. It depends on how you look at it. You could say that you are, but I think it's more reasonable to say that you didn't do anything. So you could just be, you know, no one knows. I think I would pull the lever, but damn, it'd be hard. I don't know. I don't have any like crazy enemies. I don't know who that would be on the tracks there. Imagine it's someone you just like makes you seethe anger, you know? On a moral level, like you should pull it, but like, would you really? 48% of people agree with you, 52% disagree, which I think is pretty valid. Trolley is headed towards a person and will lower their lifespan by 50 years. You can pull that lever to divert the trolley and lower the lifespan of 5 people by 10 years each instead. What do you do? I think realistically, as long as that's a guarantee in the situation, pulling the lever makes sense. If you choose to run over this guy, you're not only taking off 50 years of his life, you're taking 40 like really solid years, you know? The last 10 years of your life where you're just puttering around, for most people isn't the highest quality life that they could live. So if you split that over 5 people, you're taking away less quality of life. 10 years is a lot for sure, but I think we should pull it. 62% agree. All right, a trolley is heading towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, sending the trolley into the future to kill 5 people 100 years from now. No one really dies. Yeah, because what if it goes down another track and then someone else has to make the same decision where it's the 5 people on the tracks and it's send it to another 100 years? Could you just keep indefinitely running it down 100 years? This is how I owe money to the IRS, isn't it? This is called debt. I'm pulling the lever. 72% of people would do that. Interesting. Trolley problem is playing out before you. Do you actually have a choice in the situation, or has everything been predetermined since the universe began? We're talking free will now. Now this is a real philosophical discussion. If you ask me from an emotional standpoint, it feels like I have a choice. So therefore, I would like to say that it feels like I have free will. Therefore, I am going to live as if I do have free will. You have a choice, technically, from what we perceive, but that perception might not be the truth. From an emotional standpoint, I would say I have a choice, but from what I believe, I think I don't have a choice. And 36% of people agree with me. If everything is predetermined, just live your life to the fullest, right? Amen, brother. Congratulations, we have solved philosophy. Our kill count was 70. That's pretty good. That's fantastic. Great work.